what the year 2025 will be like for all zodiac signs. Aries. Most of the Aries in 2025 will experience constant difficulties in the romantic sphere. They will face situations of deception, external restrictions, and manipulation, and some allegedly even risk getting into abusive relationships that will start sweetly and romantically. To avoid such a development, Aries, firstly, needs to be on the lookout all the time, especially when it comes to new partners, says the astrologer, and secondly, to think in advance about escape routes if they do not want to become dependent on manipulative partners. And since Mars, the ruling planet of Aries, is in Cancer in 2025, manipulators will actively play on your desire to help, be compassionate, and forgive. Mars in Cancer in Aries is negatively played out, unfortunately, not only in the romantic sphere. In fact, it affects their entire lives in 2025. Therefore, in the career sphere, many representatives of the sign risk falling under the manipulation of colleagues, managers, and business partners. But they also have positive aspects in this area. The overall career situation can be described as consistently good, with trends towards gradual improvement throughout the year. The financial sphere of Aries echoes the career, despite some difficulties and a desire to give up everything. The overall financial situation is good throughout the year, and also with a tendency to a smooth increase in income. This will be especially facilitated by the personal activity of Aries in their main job. Show yourself this year as an executive and responsible employee. It is claimed that Aries has no reason to worry about their health in 2025. It will be strong for most representatives of this sign. The same Aries who are sick now will get better in 2025 if they follow the treatment prescribed by doctors. And for those who get seriously ill, timely help will come quickly. Taurus. According to this forecast, Taurus will have an interesting personal life in 2025, which many will intertwine with business life. So Taurus, who are currently in a relationship but are not officially married, is becoming more likely to enter into it. Married Taurus men are more likely to start a business with their significant other, open or join a family business, or simply work together at the same job. The same Taurus men who are on the verge of breaking up will be able to end the relationship calmly, without unnecessary scandals and emotions. Venus, the ruling planet of Taurus, is in the sign of Aries in 2025. This means that in the business sphere, representatives of the sign need to express themselves vividly and actively. It is recommended to firmly defend your position and go towards your goal, no matter what. According to this forecast, you will achieve success if you take on mostly short projects. Playing long in 2025 is not your option. It cannot be said that most representatives of the sign are waiting for a serious breakthrough in the financial sphere, the astrologer believes. At the same time, there are no falls. Problems can arise only if Taurus tries to play by the rules and violate the hierarchy accepted in their business sphere. Suggests, in general, you act with the coldest possible calculation, and then you will be able to strengthen your financial position. Most representatives of the sign do not have to complain about their health. He has only 2 recommendations. Do not overload yourself, and do not abuse alcohol. Gemini's romantic life in 2025 will be bright and intense. In his opinion, they expect drastic changes in their personal lives, fateful meetings, and the return of former partners. They won't be bored. Does this mean that the twins' strong relationship will be ruined this year? Not at all. It is important for Gemini to talk, and it is important that it is interesting with a partner. Therefore, as the astrologer said, try not to play dumb with them. if you don't want them to start looking at someone else. The career development of most representatives of the sign will slow down in 2025. Some projects and fields of activity will reach their culmination point, and the question will arise in which direction to develop. Further, pay attention to all incoming information this year. It will help you decide on the further development of your career. Gemini's financial sphere echoes their career sphere. Many representatives of the sign will have the feeling that money is being given to them by too much hard work, which means that something needs to be changed. And 2025 will be the year of search for you. Directions for a possible increase in their income. But the twins' health will be excellent in 2025. This will be especially facilitated by short and long trips, an active lifestyle in the sun, which is worth catching wherever you are. Cancer. In the sphere of personal relationships, many Cancers will face external obstacles, whether it is the inability to meet with a loved one, temporary separation, or something else. According to the forecast, free Cancers may have relationships, but most of them will be bright but short and will end in nothing. Cancers should pay attention to two aspects in their career: work more in a team and take up the issue of self-education. These 2 points promise you success in your professional field. The financial side of Cancers in 2025 is directly affected by family and travel. You have a great chance to start and join a family business, or, in principle, receive a significant income through relatives. Try to look at all the processes in finance with the most sober eyes, without rose-colored glasses. The stars promise good health to many signs in 2025, and Cancers are no exception in this matter. If you get a little sick, you will receive timely and high-quality help. Therefore, try not to violate the prescriptions of doctors, so as not to harm yourself. Leo. The romantic sphere of Leo in 2025 will be closely connected with the financial side, and here it's more likely that we are not talking about a marriage of convenience, but about the fact that you will have ideas on how to launch a joint project with your significant other. The Lions will have a breakthrough in their careers this year. Moreover, the stars suggest that you can ignore other people's feelings in achieving your goals. But, of course, it's still not worth going over your heads. Leo finances mainly come from the professional sphere, and a career breakthrough leads to an increase in income. So, there's nothing to worry about, and so that the money does not flow away as quickly as it appeared, the Lions are recommended to take financial literacy courses. The health of the Lions in 2025 will be strong enough. They should only be afraid of hypothermia. Virgo. According to the forecast, free Virgos should look for a soulmate at holidays, corporate parties, and other entertainment events. The stars suggest that this is where they have a great chance of finding love in 2025. But married Virgos are waiting for drastic changes in their personal lives, and it only depends on you whether they will be positive or not. In the career field, Virgos face an ambivalent situation. On the one hand, there is a great opportunity to make many successful transactions, especially if Virgo approaches them a non-standard way. On the other hand, Virgos run the risk of being bullied at work by colleagues, which will not have a positive impact on their professional growth. But despite the possible machinations of colleagues, Virgo's financial side will not be affected. In 2025, they feel confident here. They have a lot of money, and the Virgin's ability to count every penny will not allow them to spend too much. Libra. According to the forecast, many zodiac signs will face serious changes in their personal lives in 2025. It is claimed that Pluto entering Aquarius transforms many areas of life. So many Libra people are waiting for active actions in their Personal lives. They won't be bored. And unfortunately, quite a few couples will go through crises right up to the breakup. Well, losing something old always opens the way for something new. But in the career sphere, Libra, on the contrary, will be doing very well this year. The main key to your success is communication. The more you communicate and make new contacts, the more likely you are to succeed in your professional career. A word of caution to you: act strictly within the law. Libra's financial situation is stable this year, and there shouldn't be any particular ups and downs. Many Libra people will hit the ceiling on income issues and think about how they can earn more, but they won't act until 2027. From the pleasant side, many representatives of the sign have an increased probability of winning the lottery and unexpected monetary gifts. Libra's health will be strong this year. However, the year 2025 promises this to many zodiac signs. At the same time, it is recommended not to get carried away with alcohol, and Libra is no exception in this matter. Otherwise, everything is fine. Those who are sick now will get better. In 2025, Scorpio. For Scorpios, the coming year is preparing challenges in their personal lives. You'll have to do what you don't want to do, but what you need to do. For many Scorpios, relationships will become burdensome. In addition, frequent quarrels are possible. And it's all the fault of Pluto, the ruler of the sign that entered Aquarius. This position of the planet transforms everything, including personal life. To channel this energy into a peaceful channel, it is recommended to direct the energy of transformation not to your personal life, but to yourself. It is predicted that career issues for many representatives of the sign will come on pause this year, so you shouldn't expect any big breakthroughs. On the other hand, you will be able to prove yourself as skilled managers, which in the future will contribute to strengthening your positions in the professional field. To achieve financial success, Scorpios need to set a specific goal and strive for it at all costs. Moreover, it is claimed that on this path, you will act in all available ways to achieve your goals. The year 2025 promises Scorpios good health, unless the representatives of the sign will treat him too lightly, and problems may arise due to pent-up emotions. However, all Scorpios tend to hold back emotions regardless of the year, which generally does not have a very positive effect on their health. Sagittarius. In 2025, Streltsov expects a shift in emphasis from the sensual to the rational side of relationships. The tendency to restrain emotions increases, and the desire to enter into a new relationship decreases. Increased suspiciousness appears. The general state of the career sphere for Sagittarians will be stable and positive, but there will be a great temptation to change jobs, which unfortunately is highly likely to lead to lower income and job loss in principle. So we need to approach this issue with caution and pay attention to the offers that will come from past employers. They may be successful. At the beginning of the year, the financial sector of Streltsy will be stable, but in 2025, representatives of the sign are more likely to commit reckless acts that will lead to a significant loss of income. However, you won't be left without food and a roof over your head, but Sagittarius will be fine with their health. Just like most representatives of other zodiac signs, it can only be shaken by alcohol, which is also contraindicated for most this year, and take care of your nerves. The phrase, "all diseases come from nerves," is very true for you during this period. Capricorn. In 2025, Capricorn's personal life will take a back seat. First of all, they will be concerned with the areas of self-education and career, as well as personal pleasure, and unexpected and effective changes await them in their careers, and the success of these changes will bring the ability to communicate establish connections, and seek a compromise. Career changes will also bring financial changes. To be more precise, you will see growth in this area, and as mentioned above, it largely depends on the ability to communicate and establish relationships, especially with higher-level managers and potential business partners. Capricorns, like many others, will have strong health. The only caveat from the stars is to stick to traditional treatment methods if you get sick, and don't delay going to the doctor. Aquarius. Aquarians in 2025 will not care much about their personal lives. All their attention is focused on their career and the goals they will set at the beginning of the year, and this is the right way for them in the coming year. Success awaits Aquarians in their careers. They will stand firmly on their feet and move towards their goal. They will especially benefit from a clear statement of their goal and additional education that will help them achieve it. Career successes will have a positive impact on the financial sphere of the representatives of the sign, but the stars warn Aquarians to be on their guard, as this year they have an increased risk of being deceived by business partners or scammers. Aquarians' health promises to be strong this year. Recommendation: stick to classical treatment methods. Now is not the time to experiment in this area. Pisces. The romance of Pisces will be of little concern in 2025, but they have every chance to open a successful business with their significant other or her family members. Career. But joint projects with the family will not give results immediately. Therefore, you should not discount your current job in 2025. This year, Pisces is advised to seek more compromises and, despite the difficulties, not to deviate from the chosen path. The financial sphere will make many Pisces nervous, but there won't be many real reasons to worry. So, it is advised to save some money for a rainy day, so that in times of crisis, there is no real need for money. Health may fail many representatives of the sign in 2025. And the reason for this is too much load that you carry on your shoulders. Give yourself a good rest and try not to overload yourself.